Andromeda, I'll just say, has been doing work all day.
Yeah.
I think it really speaks to the consistency of that ID and the fact that you can run a variety of different deck archetypes out of it and be pretty sure you're going to get that, whatever your plan is, up and running pretty soon.
Yeah, that consistency means everything in a competitive tournament. You know, like you have a lot of strategies that, that vary, but like with Andromeda, you just have the assurance that no matter what, you're going to see through the mulligan 18 cards at the start, right? So if you're running DLR, if you're running just classic, break with the RDIs or mediums, like you know that you're going to get the economy, you're going to get the economy you need, the breakers you need at the right time.
Yeah, even for Michael, who eventually rebirthed into Leela, started as Andromeda, right?
Exactly.
Get that good setup, get set up, and if you can rebirth into something better, that is one way you can go.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, you gotta love Andy for that capability, just having that flexibility.
Yep. So we have started the beginning of the game. Looks like Lance, very classic, money, and ice on HQ.
Yep.
Always a good decision.
Always classic. I love people that use the poker chips. I just think that looks so clean.
It is classy.
Especially when the numbers are big. I just love it.
Yeah, very nice. That was a Dirty Laundry, I believe, but nothing off of that. And then
that is such a classic.
Daily Earthrise.
Yeah, that's such a classic Andy turn. Like 3 economy cards, excuse me, and then a card that lets you draw. Like that start alone is the reason why you play Andy. So solid.
Yeah, just doesn't get much better than that. Looks like Lance reinforces R&D there with an ice wall and has got, mass commercialization in hand. This is a quite new card that is going to give Lance the ability to convert those advancements on pieces of ice into a huge amount of economy.
Yeah.
Mass commercialization, a zero-cost operation, gain 2 credits for each card with at least 1 advancement token on it. I feel like that's going to be
huge.
A lot.
Yeah. I mean, it's when we look at it, I mean, I would imagine Lance's plan is to try to advance at least once a turn.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, it's a slow burn, but we're going to see that card probably pop up and give him 10, 20. Like, I mean, it could be any number.
Oh,
we don't
yeah.
know.
Oh, of course. Illegal Arms Factory, another very cool card coming out of Weyland. This is going to give Lance the extra card draw and economy to just roll into his game plan.
And this is so good. In spite of the money that Steven has rolling in, that's got to be a hard decision to trash that card. Losing 6?
Yes, 6 to trash.
6 credits?
Now, it does give him the bad publicity, which could be quite nice for him.
True.
True. But, yeah. 3 res, 6 trash, and Lance gets an extra credit and draw at the beginning of every turn. Very nice.
Yeah. Wow.
So I believe Steven on his previous turn got the Temujin contract online, as well as Aaron Meron, and is just getting money and cards.
Yep.
Everything a growing criminal needs. Security testing.
We haven't seen that
there.
today.
Cool.
Isn't it? It used to be that card was a staple in
from the past.
Yeah.
All right, so Steven's saying, you know what? We're not going to let this this illegal stuff fly. We're going to trash that straight up.
Yep.
Gets a bad publicity for his troubles.
Makes me wonder if Lance has a way to remove bad pub.
That is certainly possible. It could also be that he does the classic doesn't care what the runner has economy-wise.
That's possible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I honestly, I'm not even mad at Lance. I so agree with this. Go ahead and just score the thing.
Yeah.
Just get it scored. Keep it moving.
Yep.
Get the points on the board. Because, Weyland strat, you as you move towards the end of the game, the runner has to make riskier decisions, and that ultimately means that you get advantage as Weyland.
Absolutely.
A lot of windows open up.
Yes, this rush strategy here could definitely pay off for Lance. He clears HQ just in time for a sneak door beta to hit the table. And Steven is sneaking on in.
You know what, though? That if anything, that shows Lance made a good call. He made a great call with the score there.
Absolutely. All right, sees the mass commercialization, knows that is the game plan for sure. All right. So Steven had in hand both a medium and a count siphon.
Yeah.
But currently no real way to get any breakers.
Right.
So I have to imagine he is trying to get set up, draw those breakers, and be ready to start pounding away at whichever avenue opens itself up most conveniently.
Right. No, I mean, I would imagine I would imagine, with the card draw available because of Earthrise Hotel, eventually, Steven's going to draw into something. He's going to get those breakers that he needs.
True. Lance, on the previous turn, found a piece of ice for our archives there, which will encourage Steven to go elsewhere.
Yeah.
Credits. But currently, no really accessible servers, just kind of locked out in the moment.
And Steven's running that hostage. I wonder what his plan is. Like, what does he plan to grab with that hostage?
So it could be Katie Jones, could be Aaron Marone. I don't see a film critic.
No.
So that could be important.
One could argue that a hostage sort of also fills the role of being the 2x of either of those cards, right?
Right.
Because you get to find it.
Yep. All right, so it looks like we had a firewall there, rezzed on HQ.
Wow,
And
so he gains
boom.
8.
Holy
8
moly.
credits right now. He said, "You're welcome." I'll
And
take
that
those.
is going to continue to pay off for him throughout the game there. Just this slow build to a huge credit lead, and something that I think Steven really has to respect.
Yeah. It feels like, it may be too premature to say, but it feels like I think FFG's kind of got the idea. Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Wow.
Mausolus res there, an excellent card for Weyland. Finally, Weyland Code Gate worth running, and this hits pretty hard. At one advancement, it's not the worst, but it is still going to gain Lance a credit, give Steven a tag, and do 1 net damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that's pretty fair. 4 credits to do all
fair.
that, it's pretty good.
Not the worst. And this is a sneak door run, I believe, so he's gone in and seen an Archive Memories. Archive Memories being a really nice, flexible card for Lance. And
absolutely.
If his game plan is using those biotic labors, there you go. That's the way to do it.
I like that. I really like that. And I mean, that also plays into why he got, why he used that biotic so early. Just throw it away, get the 2 points, and then if I need it back, I can get it back later.
Yeah, absolutely. Both players, good amount of economy. Not too upset about that.
Yeah.
He's challenging R&D here. These are some pretty strong face checks. Finding end the runs mostly, and that'll keep him out of R&D.
So if you're Steven, you have this hostage. Do you think it's worth to go for Katie Jones here early? Maybe?
He does have a decent amount of economy. I think it depends on how quickly he anticipates Lance will be.
Yeah.
Looks like we've got a Sports Hopper draw there. That's really nice. Special order found, and with a lot of rezzed ice, this gives Steven a lot of information about how he wants to plan his next attack.
Yeah. Okay, well, looks like Steven has a brief answer. He's got the special order. Now, given the fact that all Lance's ice right now appears to be barriers, he's in. Well, no, that's not true. Mausolus is Koge, but
Sure, but that's on Archives, which maybe isn't a place he tends to go.
Yeah,
it looks like he has agreed that a Fractor is what he needs.
got to grab it. Here we go.
Yep.
Okay.
There it is.
I like that Steven uses all of the full bleed art.
Yeah,
just
it's
to
classy.
showcase.
Very cool. Good art. So with paperclip on the table and both account siphon and medium in hand, this could get nasty real quick.
What do we got here?
And a legwork as well. Okay, yep. Dirty laundry R&D, bad publicity, very nice.
Here we go.
Ooh, finds a
firmware.
Upgrades.
If you're Lance, you probably don't mind that. It's one, just one.
Yeah, the only problem is that now gives Steven the Aaron Marin counters.
That's true. Oh, no.
Firmware updates, it is only 1 point, but those Aaron counters are money.
And especially in the situation that Steven's in right now, where he doesn't know if he's going to take meat damage or not, but he knows that for sure he needs breakers. So at the very least, he's got some free card draw to go along with that score.
Right. And Paperclip, really nice here to be resilient if Lance happens to be on that Hunter-Seeker tech, and is going to be good at breaking, it looks like a majority of the ice that Lance has deployed at this point.
Yeah. Now, that's interesting. He decided to go ahead and Jackson this year. What's he taking back? The bot?
He's got just money.
Okay.
Why not?
Sure. I mean, sometimes, you work your full-time job, you can use some extra. You can use some extra.
It is interesting. It did appear that he had a number of agendas in hand, and he chose to use Jackson to record the economy as opposed to the agendas.
Yeah.
But maybe Lance has a plan to get those agendas scored real quick.
I believe in you, Lance.
I believe in a thing called Lance.
I believe in him.
So
We still on Steven's turn? No,
solid. I think Lance is thinking. He just used Jackson. Maybe he feels that remote is secure enough to attempt to score in.
he's thinking about it real hard. So maybe he's thinking like he'll do like a advance for free, advance for his 1, and then install.
Could do.
Maybe.
Yeah, could be.
I think it was really the hard question is. Oh, never mind.
Oh, asteroid belt on the top.
Interesting.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
The slow roll.
Just building up that board state. That's cool.
I'm okay with this ice wall being advanced.
It's going to pay off.
But Steven has the account siphon.
Yeah. And there it is.
Yep.
It's so good.
Yep. We knew this. We knew this was coming. We knew it was going to
Even
happen.
with a bad publicity and a Desperado credit, and then you can use Aaron Marin.
Right.
When these criminal decks get set up in the right way, the efficiency here is unbelievable.
Right. And I imagine Steven will basically use his Aaron. Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Draw the cards, remove the tags.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is a good. I think this is a good play by Steven.
Yeah.
He's really advantaged here. He got to remove the tags for no action. So his second action is to just look at 3 cards in HQ.
I think this is a good
He's
read
gonna
on
trash
his
that.
part, particularly because we saw that Lance just used Jackson to shuffle back economy. So
Right.
maybe Steven's assumption is, well, agenda's more than likely.
Boom.
And rewarded.
And
2 points.
all right,
Yeah.
you're fine, Lance. Breathe.
Pretty good
Breathe,
cards.
Lance. And Steven, good turn.
There's still a chance. Yeah. Now
Oh, yeah,
Lance
so-
has to hope that Steven cannot find an account siphon anytime soon.
Right.
'Cause, he is as vulnerable as ever. And with only 5 credits, Lance is he's a little behind. But we will see. You never know.
And the thing is, like with the advanceable like asteroid belt, the truth is, like Steven has a good bit of money, but he has to maintain it. He's gonna have to really maintain it because that asteroid belt's about to be resable for free.
Oh, that is right.
And
That's
so
gonna
like
be pretty good.
Yeah, Lance isn't spending any it's a slow burn, but Lance isn't spending any actual money resing ice. He's just sitting back and saying, when I grab the agenda, I'm gonna throw it down. Do you have enough money to get in?
It's definitely an interesting spot to be in for Steven, right, and Lance. That Lance knows he's somewhat porous right now, but if he can weather the storm of this aggression, he can find a way. Fortunately for him, Steven has identified a very strong line of attack, which is medium and Temujin contract on RN, very vulnerable. RN.
Yep. He's definitely gaining some raw credits.
Oh, and there
Is that
it is. That's Red Planet Couriers.
So we know it's there. He knows that Red Planet Couriers is there.
So Steven knows he is on a clock. Oh, and finds the 5th point.
He's at 5. So this is kind of hairy because that was a big advantage for Steven. Lance, unfortunately, is not going to be able to protect R&D while, of course, purging. So this is a dangerous area we're in right now.
And if he cannot draw agendas to score, and it was just going to be R&D locked, then it's a tough spot.
Does Lance have a code gate in hand that maybe he could try to slow this down with?
2 pieces of ice. I couldn't really tell what they were. But yes, if they were code gates, that would be pretty nice.
Code gate or Sentry, and then just say, I install this here. I'll advance my asteroid belt so it's free, or whatever the new card installs.
At least slow him down.
Right, you gotta do something.
I can't quite tell what that ice was, but he's definitely thinking about it. That is a
what
Colossus.
Do we got?
Colossus.
Here we go.
Ooh, could this be it? Could this be the thing?
It's gonna start getting pricey. Well, even though Steven is getting that money, but again, it's hard. Like ideally, Lance would want like a CVS right now, so he can not only tax him out, but purge at the same time.
Yeah, and that certainly could be what Lance is thinking about.
Yeah, he's got to get a little lucky, just a little bit though. Just a little bit. If the RNGesus is on his side.
Yeah. Ooh, unfortunately for Lance, Steven has a way of denying him his very meager credits.
There it is.
And
yeah, that's
Strikes
the worst
again.
case. Yep.
Yeah, when a criminal gets set up like this, they can attack so many different lines of play.
Yep.
You defend R&D, they go to HQ. You defend HQ, they ransack R&D.
Yeah. That's rough. That is rough. And of course, Steven had what 4 counters on Aaron Rodon.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty rough.
Yeah, with only 1 credit, not much you can do here. And
sorry, Lance. Here we go, man. Here we go.
Medium.
I believe in the RNGs. Let's go. Here we go. Lance says a quick prayer.
Yep.
Oh, it was security test. Ooh.
Security testing.
Steven to go all in on the RNG
Being,
access.
mandatory there, but there you go.
What? He didn't RNG that turn?
Oh, maybe he ran out of clicks. Oh, it could be. I don't know if he had the Aaron Marone counters. He might have spent the 2 clicks clearing the tags.
Gotcha.
That is my assumption.
What's his plan here? He's going to archive memories?
Oh, that's one way to get money. If he's got...
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe
he might have shuffled away the mass commercializations.
Oh, okay. Maybe he's thinking increase agenda or like change the deck density to reduce the likelihood of getting agenda. Like I don't.
Yeah.
It feels like he needs money.
Right.
And like that's his turn. I guess he really wanted to try to get the mass commercialization to get all that money back.
That could be, yeah, the fastest way to get enough credits to res is finding a mass commercialization. That gets you back in this game. But right now, on only a single credit, he's not going to be able to protect R&D.
Okay, so he's...
Now, Icewall's a little beefed up, but he's got
1,
so much money.
2. Oh, my God.
Oh, the mass commercialization was the 3rd card from the top. And there's another one.
What is happening?
If no agendas show up, Lance is on track to getting back in this game.
This is so crazy, but Steven has so much money.
I know.
Like Lance needs to gain money and
tough.
purge right here. And he can't do both. He can't do both, no.
But
oh, and Steven's going to force the Jackson trick. Oh, no.
Yeah, that is going to give a shuffle on R&D there.
That's I don't know.
Yeah, just put in stuff that can't be trashed. And say a prayer.
Yeah. Oh, so the question is, does Lance run like maybe Cyberdeck's Virus Suite possibly? You know what? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it in the deck list.
Right.
So it looks like that Steven is going to have unimpeded access here to R&D.
They could be all on the bottom.
Could be.
you never
Steven
know.
says, hey, I'm paying all the money. Like, he's like, I'm getting in here.
Here we go.
Lance, good luck, buddy. Good luck, Lance. This is like 6 cards, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's rough. If he does get nothing, you obviously oh, wow. And it was government takeover.
The government
what?
takeover. Oh,
wow. 11. 11.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Yep.
You put in that card to win big or to lose huge.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
But, you know, I think Lance, he was doing the best he can with a tough spot.
Right. No, I agree. Like, basically, the concept behind Lance's deck is going to be slow burning to begin with. He's going to, go very slow. The way you shore that up is you got to lock down centrals early.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get the crit. You got to find some way to stop the account siphon, all that stuff.
Chrysium Grid, very huge card there.
Right.
Did not see it. And, yeah, committing ice onto the remote and resources to install the remote.
Right.
Yeah, maybe it was a little much, and the aggression that Steven's deck could put out outpaced the tempo that Lance had there.
Yeah.